Omega-3 fatty acids have captured the attention of health enthusiasts, scientists, and everyday individuals seeking to optimize their well-being. Promoted as essential nutrients for body and mind, omega-3s are often associated with heart health, brain function, and even mood regulation. But what exactly are omega-3 fatty acids? Why are they so important, and where can we find the best sources? Let's explore the truth about omega-3s, separating science from speculation and uncovering the most effective ways to incorporate these vital nutrients into your daily life. Omega-3 fatty acids are a family of polyunsaturated fats, meaning they contain more than one double bond in their chemical structure. These fats are considered essential because our bodies cannot produce them on their own. We must obtain them from the foods we eat. There are three primary types of omega-3s that play crucial roles in human health: alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, eicosapentaenoic acid, known as EPA, and doxhexaenoic acid, or DHA. Alpha-linolenic acid, or ALA, is found mainly in plant-based foods. Flax seeds, chia seeds, walnuts, and hemp seeds are especially rich in ALA. When you consume ALA, your body can convert a small portion into EPA and then DHA, the two other forms of omega-3s. However, the conversion rate is quite low, often less than 10%. This means that while plant sources of ALA are valuable, direct dietary intake of EPA and DHA is considered more effective for reaping the full spectrum of omega-3 benefits. EPA and DHA are most abundant in fatty fish and certain types of algae. Salmon, mackerel, sardines, herring, and anchovies are among the best-known sources. These marine-based omega-3s are highly bioavailable, which means your body can easily absorb and utilize them. For those who follow a vegetarian or vegan diet, certain algae oils provide a direct, plant-based source of DHA and sometimes EPA, offering a practical alternative to fish-derived omega-3s. The significance of omega-3 fatty acids in human health cannot be overstated. They are fundamental building blocks of cell membranes throughout the body, ensuring the flexibility and integrity of cells. They also play a pivotal role in producing signaling molecules known as eicosanoids, which help regulate inflammation, blood clotting, and the function of various organs. One of the most well-researched and widely acknowledged benefits of omega-3s is their impact on heart health. Numerous large-scale studies have demonstrated that people who consume higher amounts of omega-3s, especially EPA and DHA, have a lower risk of developing heart disease. Omega-3s help reduce triglyceride levels, a type of fat in the blood that, in excess, can increase the risk of cardiovascular problems. They also help lower blood pressure, reduce blood clotting, decrease the risk of stroke and heart failure, and may even stabilize irregular heartbeats. But the benefits of omega-3s extend well beyond the heart. In the brain, DHA is the most abundant fatty acid, especially within the gray matter and nerve cell membranes. Adequate DHA is crucial for the development of the brain and eyes, particularly in infants and young children. For adults, omega-3s support cognitive function and may help protect against age-related decline, including conditions like Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. Mood disorders and mental health have also been linked to omega-3 intake. Several studies suggest that adequate consumption of EPA and DHA may help alleviate symptoms of depression and anxiety. While omega-3s are not a replacement for professional mental health care, they may serve as a complementary support for emotional well-being. Inflammation is a natural response in the body, but chronic, low-level inflammation can contribute to a wide range of health issues, from arthritis to metabolic syndrome. Omega-3 fatty acids possess potent anti-inflammatory properties, helping to regulate the body's immune responses and reduce the risk of chronic diseases. People with inflammatory conditions like rheumatoid arthritis have reported reduced joint pain and stiffness after increasing their intake of omega-3. Eye health is another area where omega-3s shine. DHA is a major structural component of the retina, and inadequate levels can impair vision. Research indicates that omega-3s may also help prevent macular degeneration, a leading cause of blindness in older adults. Even during pregnancy and early childhood, omega-3s are essential. expectant mothers are encouraged to ensure they get enough DHA to support the brain and visual development of the growing fetus. Some studies link higher maternal omega-3 intake to improved cognitive and visual outcomes in children. Given these extensive benefits, how can you ensure you're getting enough omega-3s in your diet? The answer depends on your dietary preferences and lifestyle. If you eat fish, incorporating fatty varieties like salmon, mackerel, sardines, and anchovies 2 to 3 times a week is one of the most effective ways to boost your EPA and DHA intake. These fish are not only rich in omega-3s, but also provide other valuable nutrients such as high-quality protein, vitamin D, and selenium. For those who prefer plant-based sources, flax seeds, chia seeds, hemp seeds, and walnuts are excellent choices for ALA. Adding ground flaxseed to smoothies, oatmeal, or baked goods is a simple way to increase your intake. Chia seeds can be sprinkled on yogurt or salads, or used to make chia pudding. Walnuts make a convenient snack or addition to salads and cereals. However, it's important to remember that the body's conversion of ALA to EPA and DHA is limited. If you follow a vegetarian or vegan diet, consider algae-based supplements, which provide a direct source of DHA and sometimes EPA. These supplements are widely available and generally well tolerated. Fish oil supplements are another popular option for those who do not regularly consume fatty fish. When selecting a supplement, look for products that are third-party tested for purity and potency, as some lower-quality supplements may contain contaminants or have inaccurate labeling. Krill oil is another alternative, which contains both EPA and DHA, along with the antioxidant astaxanthin. While omega-3s offer undeniable benefits, balance is essential. The typical Western diet tends to be high in omega-6 fatty acids, found in vegetable oils, processed foods, and animal products. Although omega-6s are also essential, an imbalanced ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 can promote inflammation. Experts recommend striving for a balanced intake by reducing excessive omega-6 sources and prioritizing foods rich in omega-3s. Some individuals may wonder about the risks associated with omega-3 consumption. For most people, obtaining omega-3s from whole foods is safe and beneficial. However, very high doses of omega-3 supplements, usually above 3 grams per day, may increase the risk of bleeding, interfere with blood sugar control, or suppress immune function. Always consult a healthcare provider before starting any new supplement, especially if you have underlying health conditions or take medications that affect blood clotting. It's also important to be mindful of potential contaminants in fish, such as mercury, polychlorinated biphenyls, PCBs, and dioxins. These toxins can accumulate in larger predatory fish like shark, swordfish, king mackerel, and tilefish. To minimize risk, focus on smaller fatty fish like sardines, anchovies, and wild-caught salmon, which tend to have lower levels of contaminants. Omega-3s, while often discussed in terms of supplements, are best obtained from a varied and balanced diet. Whole foods offer a synergistic mix of nutrients and bioactive compounds that contribute to overall health. Including a colorful array of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, healthy fats, and lean proteins helps ensure you receive a broad spectrum of beneficial nutrients, including omega-3s. In summary, omega-3 fatty acids are essential nutrients that support heart health, brain function, mood, inflammation control, eye health, and more. The best sources of EPA and DHA are the fatty fish and algae oils, while ALA is abundant in certain seeds and nuts. Whether you eat fish, follow a plant-based diet, or rely on supplements, being mindful of your omega-3 intake can make a meaningful difference in your long-term health. Aim for balance in your overall diet, and remember that small, consistent choices add up over time, helping you harness the remarkable power of omega-3s for a healthier, more vibrant life.